must protect me.
All the resources available in this country has to come together at this time to see how best we can move forward. The interest of Nigeria is paramount.
Standpoint.
Standpoint, the center of all talks of politics.
Standpoint, Mondays to Fridays, 9 a.m. on Rapid 96.5 FM.
More Nigerian is more Nigerian than any Nigerian.
That's right.
Words are powerful tools, but actions send a message louder and clearer. If your actions don't match your words and promises, people will begin to lose trust in you. Join an hour with Comrade Chimobi Obundiogo every last Friday of the month on Rapid 96.5 FM by 10 a.m. as he discusses issues that concern Abia State and Nigeria for development. Also, it features human empowerment segments and giveaways. An hour with Comrade Chimobi. Actions send a message louder and clearer. If your actions don't match your words and promises, people will begin to lose trust in you. Join an hour with Comrade Chimobi Obundiogo every last Friday of the month on Rapid 96.5 FM by 10 a.m. as he discusses issues that concern Abia State and Nigeria for development. Also, it features human empowerment segments and giveaways. An hour with Comrade Chimobi Obundiogo. Well done is better than well said.
Let's talk politics, dynamics, and permutations.
It's a concern that we have for our country, Nigeria. So this is beyond partisan politics. Nigeria is on drip. Nigeria is on oxygen. And how can we get out of this? And these are kind of people who say they're leaders of this country. What example are they showing as leaders of the country?
Let's keep you abreast with happenings in the polity.
I am an employee of the president. I pay the president's salary. I pay the bills of the family. And he must protect me.
All the resources available in this country has to come together at this time to see how best we can move forward. The interest of Nigeria is paramount.
Standpoint.
Standpoint, the center of all talks of politics.
Standpoint, Mondays to Fridays, 9 a.m. on Rapid 96.5 FM.
More Nigerian is more Nigerian than any Nigerian.
That's right.
Many have argued that it doesn't pay to get discouraged. Also, people have taken positions that perpetual optimism is a force multiplier. If the citizens could do this from their own position, what about our leaders? Well, we'll keep on pounding, we'll keep on stressing them out, we'll keep on calling them out so that they will do the right things. A very good morning to you and welcome to today's edition of the program. Of course, it is the very last Friday in the month of August 2024. Thank God, in the words of Incorruptible Sam, it's Friday. My name is Moses Ben, saying welcome to the program. Incorruptible Sam, it's good to have you join the program.
This is my first time of answering you this way, right? But, well, Nigerians, we are blessed. No matter the situation, you see us trying as much as possible to be happy.
We try. We keep pressing.
Definitely. And when it gets to the point
that
of
was why I said that it's not really, don't accept discouragement.
No. We'll not do
whatever
that.
you are doing, wherever you found yourself at this point in your life, do not accept this concept discouragement.
That's what we don't do. That's what we don't do. As media men also, one way or the other, we have actually been, pushed to get out of the calling.
You're right.
Because as far as I'm concerned, this is a calling, a very huge one. Because some people at the end of, in their comfort zone, they think we are packing the money. That's why when we talk about Nigeria being hard, they think media people don't even experience it.
Let me say that thing again. I went to the market. Somebody saw me. My guy, you came to. I said, "Oh, God, I don't understand.
Am I not a human being?
I'm not a human. Doesn't mean that I'm not in Nigeria. I do not face difficulties and all of that.
Don't get it. But just like what you have said here, thank God it's the last Friday in the month of August. A very, very wonderful month, I must say. The month that will usher us into the Ember month.
You're right.
The month that some people get scared. The month that some people take it seriously. The things that they have not achieved from January, they want to achieve it now.
And people will want to do all manner of things to ensure that they impress or get a particular thing done against values.
We are here to handle them on December month, and it's not actually the period that things happen without us. We are the ones that also make whatever that happened. Not even the devil that we accuse all the time. But it is what it is. We are here. And I'm happy that I'm alive today, very strong,
If
healthy.
not for anything, but for the gift of life.
That's the most important thing.
If not for anything, There are persons who have gone.
Yeah.
Billionaires, millionaires, people who have impacted the society as well.
That should be July, early August.
Okay.
We know how many people that we lost here. We know how many people that we lost.
Prominent
here.
personalities from the Igbo's extraction.
If money was the problem, they had the money to subscribe. They would have gotten enough of life saved, but they don't have the money.
One of our colleagues yesterday said that to me, Ben, the only thing that we have not been able to fight as human beings is this gift of life. If it was something that could be traded, there are persons who would have secured it and then keep it for the next 5-6 generations.
Our politicians would have done that. The senators that we have today would have gotten it, the president and maybe the governors, because we also have them as one of the issues, or the people that have created a lot of hardship in Nigeria. That's the bitter truth here. They would have purchased these whole lives, and me and you might not have anything to do. Or talking about life, you just manage the little one that you have. But it is what it is. Thank God. We don't trade life. You live it. It's a free gift from the Almighty.
All right, it is a free gift from the Almighty. Today is the last Friday of the month of August 2024, and then a very special edition of the program. We are live on Facebook and YouTube at Rapid 96.5 FM. Usually we engage, of course, whenever it is last Friday. Today will be a very unique one. It comes with a giveaway. If you're interested, just keep on the dial until that particular time. We are being joined this morning to look at reactions trailing governance and development in Abia State and Nigeria under review by the 2023 candidate of Young Progressives Party for Ikuano Umaya North-South Federal Constituency, a comrade Friday Chimobi Ogbundiogu. A very good morning to you, Ogbundiogu, and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Ben.
It feels good to hear from you.
Same here. I can't wait. I've been, waiting to talk to you.
How have you been over Abia State? Yes. How have you been over there?
Well, thank God, we can't complain. It's life and we're living it, It's something we can't run away from.
All right. On the 27th of this month, that was a few days ago, Abia State, where you mark your origin from in Nigeria, marked 33rd anniversary. The journey so far, we've had military intervention, of course. We took over clean sheet of democracy or governance on that democratic setting. 1999 up until today, we've had Ojus Okalu, Theodore Oji, Governor Okezie Ikpeazu. At the moment, or currently, we have in person of Governor Alex Otti. Let us have your evaluation. People said that we would have done so well beyond where we are. What's your reaction to where we are at the moment?
Well, Mr. Ben, basically Nigeria as a country is a country that is growing, and Abia being a state in Nigeria, I don't think we've done so bad. Uzokalu came in, he did his best, and Okezie Ikpeazu came in. No, T.O.G. came in, he did his best. Okezie came in, did his best, and now Oti is, the governor of Abia State, and we, all we need to do is just continue to back him up in prayers, and let him do what he got to do, and also, just give us his best, His life is a process, and we're going to continue to pray for God to grant us good leaders that is going to really, have the heart of the people and help us develop our states. We've not done bad at all. If you look at Nigeria having a 36 state, among the 36 states in Nigeria, Abia, at least we can say Abia is not doing bad at all. So they've all done their best, and we'll continue to thank God.
All right, interesting. But let's kind of twist the conversation on this issue this morning. People have argued, Abians precisely, that what is happening under Governor Alex Otti within these 14-15 months, I mean, it exceeds what happened in the past 24 days. I don't know, 24 years, I beg your pardon. I don't know how true, but let us have your reaction to this. People have said that several times in Abia State.
I don't know who, and, I don't know who was saying all this, but basically there's nothing different. Abia is still the same Abia that we know. There's nothing different in Abia. Nothing. From Uzokalu's time, what is Alex Otti doing differently from what other governors have done? He has not done anything differently. is the construction of roads. When Uzokalu was there, he worked on roads. TLG worked on roads. Okezie Ikpeazu works on roads. So there's nothing different that Alex Otti is doing presently that other governors didn't do in Abia. So he's just, he's building up on what other governors left behind, and worked on it. So he has not done anything differently. What is he doing? I really can't see anything he's doing differently from what other governors have done, because Abia is still the same Abia. It was just an Abia from some months ago. So there's nothing different that have been done. If you look at Mr. Ben, if you look at look at what Anambra, not Anambra, Enugu. Enugu's governor is set right now for real, what we call real infrastructure. I think they just launched their Alphat company. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
When you talk about infrastructure, you talk about things that will benefit the people, employment and all the stuff. What differently is the governor of Abia State doing that is benefiting the people? He has not employed anybody up till now. They're talking about salaries, he's paying salaries on time. There are still people that have not been able to get their salaries. When they say they're doing what they call verification and stuff like that, there are still people. He's not even increasing salaries, he's cutting down salaries. So what is it differently that he's doing that people are saying maybe he's the messiah, he's this, he's that? Alex Otti is doing nothing differently from what other governors have done in Abia State.
All right.
So I don't think there's anything there's nothing special that he's doing.
All right, I understand. You just pointed at Enugu State, our sister state. Just here, a few minutes drive, you get to Enugu State. Yes, they've commissioned its Alphat company, where you talked about recruitment or employment. I know number of jobs that particular initiative or that project would attract in Enugu State, and other things that the governor has been doing. You can go places to Gbeite. Within that axis, you will see what he's building there, trying to push those roadside traders into a particular place and all of that. Fine. This government in Abia State also talked about recruitment. We are just counting 14, 15 months already. Don't you think that it would incorporate all these things in governance with time?
Mr. Ben, how many years does he have? 4 years. And we're already 15 months. To his tenure to be over and no employment. Instead of employing people, you're firing people. You're causing unemployment. When you rate a governor, you rate him by, what he has achieved. What has Alex Otti achieved so far? He gave us few roads, fine. And what has his government done, or what did people benefit from his government? These are things that you use in rating governors. But for now, I can't rate what he has done. People who are benefiting under him, will say, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's doing this. But basically, really, what about those that don't have access to the governor? The poor masses. How has Alex Otti government benefited them? You get where I'm coming from? The poor Abia people, the market women, the keke riders, the Okada riders. What has the government done differently to help the poor masses? Because his government is not being favorable to the poor. You get where I'm coming from? So there are so many things that you look at when you try to rate a governor. And I cannot rate him. I can't say he has failed. Of course not. But at the same time, he's just whatever he's doing is just average.
All right.
Whatever he's doing at the moment is just average.
All right. Before we move down to one of the issues that has caused controversies in Abia State lately, let us talk about the implementation of the new minimum wage. Our governor, Abia State, had said that Abia State would be one of the first states to implement the new minimum wage. I understand that the committee to look into this particular issue is working. The governor did tell us that he has set up a committee to look into this particular issue. Why we are bringing up this issue, other states have swung into action already, and then other states, as we speak, have set up committees and all of that. Do you have any problem with the current reality with regard to workers' welfare and implementation of the new minimum wage in Abia State?
Mr. Ben, our governor is a politician. He's a politician, and they will always do what they do and how to, hold our resources. One, when federal government approved the 70,000, the governor of Abia State was one of the first governors who came out. He's good at social media thing. He's one of the first governors who came out and announced Abia will be the first, one of the first that will implement the minimum wage. Now it's time for him to swing into action. Now they're setting committee. What are you setting committee for? To do what? To look into what? Before you open your mouth and say Abia State will be one of the states, you don't know your budget. Do you know how much, Mr. Ben? How much was Abia State budget? This governor is the first governor that had over 500-something billion in budgets in Abia State, and now you are looking at what? Setting up committee to do what? To implement minimum wage that the federal government has approved. Federal government will not approve that amount of money if they know that the resources of your state, your allocation will not be able to carry that. How many the states that are paying minimum wage, how much was their budget for the year to be able to run the state? How much is the state generating? What is the income of the states? If other states can implement and pay 70,000, and how much is 70,000 for crying out loud? With the cost of living in Nigeria, I'm ashamed at the governor for telling the people that he's setting up a committee. How much is 70,000? How much is 70,000 for you to set up a committee to look into it if you can pay or not? But you came out to tell the good people of Abia that you will be the first, one of the first. So these people are politicians, and what they're doing is just find a way around it, not to be able to. They'll set up a committee. It's going to take months and months and months and months before his tenure is over. And okay, now the first minimum, when the minimum wage was increased, right? I think it was 30. How much was it before?
It was increased to 30,000 naira.
When did Abia State start paying the 30,000? When did they start paying the 30,000? So these are things that you will look into. It's just a normal thing in Abia, like that, just to find one or two ways to hold our resources, not to pay workers, or try to find one or two ways to hold workers' salaries. This is wrong. The money is there. It's not your money. Put smile in the face of people that you are ruling. Let them be happy. Life is hard right now in Nigeria. Life is terrible. So for you to even say you are holding up someone's money, you set up a committee, you are wicked. It's pure wickedness.
All right.
If you take 70,000 to the market now, I heard when you were talking to someone, if you take 70,000 to the market now, what can you buy? And this is a minimum wage. If you take 70,000 cannot buy you a bag of rice. So how will you cook stew? How will you feed your family? Then the governor will tell me, set up committee to look into it. Look into what?
All right, comrade.
Someone should come out and rate anybody right now. Like they are not. It's I just don't want to say, but the truth is, they need to do better.
All right, Comrade Ogbondiogu, let's be hopeful that something great would come out from the activities and programs of the committee set up by the Abia State governor to look into the implementation of the new minimum wage in Abia State. Let's face what we have before us in Abia State. You are from Abia State, Comrade Friday Chimobi Ogbondiogu, the Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, of course, a few days ago, as a matter of concern, came up to say that Labour Party would not produce any governor in 2027. Rather, the APC being his party would do that in 2027. That monkey cannot work and babu the chop. That was the assertion of Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu. As an Abian, of course, you have political knowledge in terms of activities and programs within our political corridor. What do you make of this assertion by Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu?
Mr. Ben, I'm really ashamed of him. I'm telling you the truth. Like, it look like all our representatives in Abia State are sleeping. Do you understand? They just passed the student loan. The student loan. How many billion was that? That about 19 states in Nigeria got these funds, right? And the Southeast were excluded and we have representatives, and you are the deputy speaker, and you say monkey they chop, but monkey go walk, baboon go chop. What are you doing?
Would it not be unfair, Comrade Ogbondiogu, to say that the Southeast was excluded because that particular main program is meant for every region, not just a particular region? And I believe from the office of the Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, he has taken action on this, trying to ensure that higher institutions in the Southeast extraction should key into this particular program, should key into this particular project as other regions have been doing. They've realized we have number of students even in APSU, we have number of students even in Abia Polytechnic and all of that. But the interest, meanwhile, he has given an order trying to ensure that they should key into this particular project or program. Comrade Ogbondiogu.
Mr. Ben, the program didn't start today. The bill passed through him. He signed the bill. They sat on it. There were a lot of minutes on it. There were time that was dedicated on this before it was passed into law. What were they doing then? When the list came out and the Southeast were excluded from it, people started condemning them. People started saying a lot of things, and that's when they stood up to start, saying, no, we're doing something about it. We're swinging into actions to make sure the Southeast benefit from it. It's not supposed to be so. The Southeast was supposed to be carried along in this from the beginning, and not when people start talking. If you're representing your people, before the people even know what is going on, you understand, you work for them. It's not when the people start crying that how can this happen and we're not involved. And you say, oh, we are working on this, we'll make sure you guys are involved. That's not how it's done. That's not leadership. That's not true leadership. So they are representing themselves. They're not representing the people. Do you understand? So now let's come back to Abia State.
All right.
Number one, APC in Abia. Abia will reject APC with everything they have.
You are not representing the entire Abians in this scenario, sir.
I'm telling you, Mr. Ben, Abia will reject APC with everything they have.
Why did you say so? Because as I understand, as it is today, there are persons who belong to different political parties in Abia State, and also Abians generally, they have interest in different political parties as well.
Mr. Ben, Nigeria will reject APC, not even just Abia. Look, in 2015, right? Or was it in 2014? Nigerians were crying. Jonathan was this, Jonathan was that, Jonathan was this, Jonathan doesn't have, And as a president, he was fighting against a lot of forces. A lot of forces. A lot of people does not understand what is going on in Nigeria. If you understand what is going on in Nigeria, at the leadership level, you won't be able to speak. Look at Dangote today, the richest man in Africa. Dangote is weeping, is crying. His refinery, the refinery Dangote has today, is still not functioning because it's not getting any crude. Nigerians has the people who hijack the system. They prefer to export the crude, get it refined, and bring it back as business instead of us refine our own crude. We have Warri Refinery, we have Kaduna Refinery, we have refinery in Port Harcourt. Nigeria has refinery that we service every month. We have employees that are still working in those places that we service with millions, and these refineries are not functioning. The system is so bad and the system is so corrupt that you can't even tell what is really going on. For Dangote to come out and cry to the people that know that he's going to fight these people to his tooth, that Nigeria does not know what is going on in Nigeria. Now we're saying, Jonathan this, Jonathan that. We gave Buhari, we gave APC a chance, right? APC took over the country. They took over the country. And we started seeing serious change in the country, which is poverty. The poverty in Nigeria started growing. We're crying. Oh, this, we're crying that, we're crying that. Nigeria came out that this suffering is too much. APC is this, APC is that. Nigerians came out in masses and said, yeah, look, we are going to vote these people out. In 2000, after the 4 years, they rigged the election into power. Buhari came in as second term. Nigeria said, no.
When you say they rigged,
enough is enough.
When you say they rigged election into power, how do you mean? Because legally it was obtained that they won the election. Well,
whatever, Mr. Ben, whatever. They won the election, no problem. But anyway, there was an election in 2023 that I was a candidate. And we saw what happened in Nigeria. Nigeria came out in masses and rejected APC. Completely. Rejected APC. But what happened? They rigged the election. Everybody knows Peter Obi won the election. Everybody knows. But the system doesn't want him. They said who is the president, who they gave the presidency to. Fine. Now, Tinubu is the president from APC. He came into power. How much was dollar? When Tinubu came into power, how much is dollar now? How much is the muddle of Gary? How much is the muddle of rice? How much is tomato in the market? Nigerians are suffering. Nigerians are dying daily. The same APC. And now you want to tell me that APC will do anything in 2027. Nigerians will reject APC with everything, not just Abia.
Right. In the case of Abia State, in the case of Abia State,
yes.
Let's get your view, because that's where we are anchoring our attention now. In the case of Abia State, what do you make of it? And then the current happening within the fold of Labour Party. You are aware the issue of Governor Alex Otti trying to attract a meeting to Abia State against the leadership processes of Labour Party. Don't you sense something in that direction, sir?
Mr. Ben, let me tell you, the way when I tell you your governor is a politician, I know what I'm saying, right?
Okay.
First of all, if you look at Labour Party, the governor is not building the party. I'm not a Labour Party member, but I will tell you categorically that the governor is not building the party. When you have interest in a party, you will build the party. Look at PDP, right? When PDP governs Abia, right? They build the party to the grassroots completely. They employ. You will see in a particular local government, they might have like about 50 essays. All PDP, their ward chairman, their this, their that. They employ them and they pay them salaries. They build the party. That is why PDP is a very firm party in Abia, because they build the party to the grassroots. But if you look at Labour Party today, the governor is not building the party at all. He's not investing in the party. I can categorically tell you that during the election, I have brothers who are in Labour parties. They told me that the instruction during the election was every local government should contribute 1 million. So they funded their election themselves. The governor never believed he was going to win the election. He never believed, because he didn't invest. He just felt like, okay, I just want to be a candidate because Obi came into the system.
Would that not be unfair to say that the governor didn't invest? Somebody who was the gubernatorial candidate of that party, or who appeared to be there.
He didn't invest. Mr. Ben, ask any. He didn't invest in that party. He didn't invest in that party. I have people in Labour Party. The governor didn't invest. The people, the Labour Party members contributed money to fund the party. I'm telling you this. They contributed money to fund their party. How many times did you see the governor during campaign? How many times did you see him go somewhere, go somewhere and and donate money to people or do something during campaigns? He wasn't doing that, like every other candidate.
All right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So he didn't invest. The governor started showing momentum after Obi's election. That's when he started showing momentum. And now, because Look, I don't know if you've been following Abia politics. When he contested the first time, he won the election, but he was rigged out, right?
Okay.
When he said in 2015, Alex Otti won the election, was it in 2015? I'll say yes, he did. Do you understand what I'm saying? He worked, he spent a lot of money and everything. He invested money in the party, he did everything he can, and he won the election, but he was rigged out. Okay. But in this 2023 election, he lost completely. Like, no, sorry, he didn't. No, I didn't say he lost completely. He didn't do nothing for the party.
He didn't invest.
Contribute nothing, as in invest in the party. Sorry, he didn't invest in the party. And him being a governor, he still didn't invest in the party. He's still not investing in the party. He doesn't have interest in Labour Party.
All right.
So when he's not growing the party. So you won't see the leadership of the party the leadership of the party are not happy with him because he's not growing the party.
All right, comrade.
All right, comrade. Good morning.
Yes, sir. I'm with you.
Incorruptible Sam is my name.
You're welcome, sir.
Yes,
Thank
and
you very much.
all right, and
You smiled. I heard you googled somehow. Didn't you believe somebody can be incorruptible?
I always love listening to you anyway. Yeah, and it's a beautiful one. I think I will talk about two things you have already talked about. Okay, listening to you, I've known how passionate you are. When it comes to leadership and representing your people, I wish you won the election you contested. Maybe by now would have been talking about you and what you have done in office. Also, you sound like the real youth of our time and not the old people that will be answering youths and say that it's actually youth at heart. That's a beautiful one. Maybe your party is actually not known to so many people. I don't know if you want to talk about that. Yes, 2027 is actually the next time we will sit and have another election in Nigeria. Yes, it's not about talking about yourself right now ahead of 2027, but 2027, are we expecting Comrade Ogbundiogu to come out again with this passion in him to contest and lead his people aright? As you have said that almost all the representatives in Abia State, they are not getting it right. That's my first question. Attend to that.
Okay, sir. Let's say in 2027, right? If you followed me during my campaign, or let me draw you back, right?
Okay.
During the election, Mr. Ben, Flow FM, Rapid FM came together and organized the debates. They wanted the candidates to tell Abians what they have on ground, the templates, what they want to do for the people, right? I was in that debate, right? I attended the debates. Obina also attended the debates. And when we talked, if you can recall during that debate, I had a plan and I had a template of how I wanted to run the system when I get into power. And basically, I looked at the situation of the country and see what the people really need. And said, okay, one of the things that we need now is food. We have to invest more in agriculture. I was talking more about mechanized farming and how it's going to improve, how we can improve in that and how we can be able to create more resources and food. And I also talked about helping, about creating a corporate society that would have helped the farmers and the market women to grow. Obinna was talking about, how to, improve our academics. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we spoke and even when after the debate, a lot of people said, I wish one of these two young men will emerge. There'll be improvements in leadership. Now the guy there right now, the man there, Honorable, what's his name? The Ikwanomaya House of Representatives. What's his name?
That's your representative. That's your representative, yes. Obi Agwocha.
Obi Agwocha, yes, exactly. Obi Agwocha. He wasn't in the debates. He has no plan. You know, I was reading last week or 2 weeks ago where his people called him out. Not Ikwanomaya people, his own people from Ngwacha or somewhere called him out. Like, what is going on? They wrote to the National Assembly and said, what are the constituency projects that has been issued out? Like, we want to know, because we have a representative that is sleeping. Because we elected someone that doesn't have a template.
There are persons who also have said that he has been working. I don't know how we can manage these and balance
Mr. Ben,
these
Mr. Ben,
differences.
Mr. Ben, I wasn't the one who came out to call him out. His people came out to call him out, okay? And when I saw it, when I read about it, and I looked at it, as an House of Representative member, if I was in power as a member, as a House member, right? You won't ask me, nobody will come out and say, what is Ubunjog doing or what has Ubunjog done? Because as they play, who said that it was a wicked assessor as they play the show, Abi? As we they do you they see him. It's someone you don't have to ask. When your governor, when Abia State governor came into power, when he came into power, the first thing he did was what? Construction of roads. To show to the people, yes, we are working. Everywhere in social media. Then the allergy power plants that he tried to take glory for. It's everywhere in the world. It's everywhere in the world. I'm telling you, in America, people talk about it. In Nigeria, they said Abia State has 24 hours power supply. People don't understand. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you do something, you don't need to. People don't need to like, what has it done? They will see what you have done.
All right. That means 27.
So,
hello?
Hello?
Yeah. That means 2027, you will come out.
Of course, I'm going to run.
Good.
In 2027. God gives life.
Yes, definitely.
And God gives health,
All right.
So with good health and life in me, I will run in 2027 for sure. I will. That's my plan.
Yeah.
Okay. And I will come out and I will tell people. I'm still young.
Yeah, you're young.
And vibrant. So I don't see anything that will make me not to run.
You will run faster this time. All right. The APC question that Ben asked, actually. You said Nigerians will reject APC. I don't know of the federal level now. Let's bring it back home to Abia State. There's one thing. The thing that happened in 2023 general election is actually the people now voting individual, though the party will also be there. But they look at the individual they want to vote, then trace the individual to his or her party. I think that's what Nigerians are beginning to know, that it's not about party right now, but about the individual. Don't you think APC, if they end up bringing someone that the people, loves and believes that we do better than maybe the current governor right now in 2027, that the people also might told the part of voting the individual through his party APC? Don't you think so?
Sam, what's your name again?
Incorruptible Sam, yes.
Incorruptible. What? Incorruptible.
Sam, yes.
Sam, okay, good. Let me tell you categorically right now, if the governor of Abia State today run an election under APC, he will lose. I promise you that. That will be the greatest mistake he will do politically. The greatest mistake the governor will do politically is to join APC. He will lose. APC will only sell in Abia North.
Okay.
APC will only sell in Abia North.
Is it because of Senator
And the only
Orji?
reason is because of Orji Okalu.
Okay.
Yes. APC will not do. Look, Abia, we have Abia North, Abia South, and Umaya. Look, let me tell you. You cannot take APC to Ngwa land. It will not sell.
I'm from Isialangwa North. Why do you think?
You know APC will not sell where you are from. So don't deceive yourself.
All right.
It will not sell.
All right, gentlemen, we are due for a break. The conversation is live with Comrade Friday Chimaobi Ogbundiogu. Of course, the 2023 Young Progressives Party candidate for Ikwa-Anor Umuahia South North Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives. When we return, there are other issues we'll face. Remember that this program, today's edition, comes with a giveaway. If you're interested, please just do well to stay with us. Will 10,000 naira be so bad for this weekend? I don't think so. Just wait with us.
Beauty is power. A smile is its sword. Beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is all around us. So, if you want to look good always, visit Masters and Wands Cosmetics stores. It's new, it's exclusive, and the happening store in beauty products. We deal on perfumes and cosmetics such as body lotions, facial creams and scrubs, body sprays, powders, bath wash, and all kinds of quality cosmetics with affordable prices. Contact us at number 41 Fimbers Road, Umuahia, or number 28 School Road, Umuahia, all in Abia State. Call us on 0806 951 2773 or email us at wandsgleam@gmail.com. Masters and Wands Cosmetics stores. Quality is our name. Signed, Management.
Arrive alive. Respect traffic rules. Do not drink and drive. Do not drive and drink. Every life on the road is precious. Drive safely. Be attentive and ensure your journey doesn't become a tragedy.
Stop wa on our roads. Nwanne m onye Abia. Mata na ndụ gị dị ndị Abia mkpa. Kwụsị wa n'okporo ụzọ anyị. Drive safely.
This message is powered by Abia State Orientation Agency.
Ozia, Sinaka Abia State Orientation Agency. Na Abia
Words are powerful tools, but actions send a message louder and clearer. If your actions don't match your words and promises, people will begin to lose trust in you. Join an hour with Comrade Chimaobi Ogbundiogu every last Friday of the month on Rapid 96.5 FM in Nigeria for development. Also, it features human empowerment segments and giveaways. An hour with Comrade Chimaobi Ogbundiogu. Well done is better than well said.
Celebrating your family and friends has become cheap like a cup of tea, easy as ABC, and rapid like it should be. You can send birthday greetings and goodwill messages on Rapid FM for just 1,000 naira. Other events like weddings, child dedication, housewarmings, religious and government functions go for even less, 500 naira. Now, your loved ones have no excuse not to celebrate you rapidly on your day because all they have to do is visit our website at www.rapidfm965.com/request or call 07049 220965.
Let's talk politics, dynamics, and permutations.
It's a concern that we have for our country, Nigeria. So this is beyond partisan politics. Nigeria is on drip. Nigeria is on oxygen. And how can we get out of this? And these are kind of people who say they are leaders of this country. What example are they showing are leaders of the country?
Let's keep you abreast with happenings in the polity.
I am an employee of the president. I pay the president's salary. I pay the bills of the family. And he must protect me.
All the resources available in this country has to come together at this time to see how best we can move forward. The interest of Nigeria is paramount.
Standpoint.
Standpoint, the center of all talks of politics.
Standpoint, Mondays to Fridays, 9 a.m. on Rapid 96.5 FM.
More Nigerian is more Nigerian than any Nigerian. That's right.
Yeah, welcome back to the program. Of course, it is a special interaction this morning as we have been looking at development and governance in Abia State. Incorruptible Sam, you're welcome back to the program.
Thank you.
Still with us virtually, the candidate for Ikwa-Anor Umuahia South North Federal Constituency on the platform of Young Progressives Party at the 2023 general election. Comrade Chimaobi Friday Ogbundiogu, you're welcome back to the program, sir.
Thank you, sir, Mr. Ben. I'm here.
All right, let's get your reaction and contribution. 09160,965 or 0916333 this edition comes with a special gift of 10,000 naira. Good morning and thank you for joining the program.
Good morning.
You're welcome, sir. Your name and location, please.
Ikechukwu, calling from Maya.
Ikechukwu, you're welcome.
See, there is a standard to which all Nigerians reacted in 2022 general election. And Abbians is not exclusion. So let's not see that it's a personal attack or party affiliation or all this. I do not want to talk about party issue now because our party should be good governance. Our good governance is devoid of corruption, transparency, should follow in. Because what is that standard? People would explain how much has come in. What have you committed those funds to? Invested for? For what? For what purpose? And what is the balance? You know. Two, reduce unemployment. Operation. Just like now, let me give for instance. Yesterday, you say you want to someone.
Mr. Ben,
the meeting you are someone.
The caller's voice is so low, I can't hear him.
Okay, just hold on. Would interpret it to you, please. Ikechukwu, you have a few seconds to round off your thought, please.
So that money you used to summon that NEC meeting of your party at this stage, 704 local government, the electoral was 360 federal security. You can use that fund to commit to revamp ceramics industries. That is what the party Abure was telling you. Yes, I'm telling you. He's committed to good governance. So for now, we have told you that if you wrote construction, it's a sign of good government. At least for 1999 till now, we have construction.
All right, Ikechukwu, you have used your time. Round of your thoughts, please.
Okay, round of now. We shouldn't have been protesting for hunger and bad government.
All right, thank you. We have a prize of 10,000 naira for you this morning. Are you interested?
Okay, you can give it to the needy.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate your contribution. You're welcome to Standpoint. Good morning and welcome. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Welcome, sir. Your name and location, please.
My name is Chinedu. I'm calling from Umuahia.
Chinedu, welcome.
All right, so I want to quickly react to the four submissions that your guest made in the studio. He said he hasn't seen anything different from what the previous administrations did compared to what Amisoti has done. Now, I want to itemize few things that is different.
You have less than 1 minute, sir.
Okay, go ahead. Now, in terms of environmental sanitation, Abia has never been as neat as what we are seeing. Now, he made mention of the keke. See, the governor cannot come and share money to the masses. See, if you understand what economic viability or making a stable economy is, you make infrastructure available so that investors will come and invest. And now, trying to talk about the budget for the year. If you check the fiscal year, what you should ask is, what was the government anticipating? I mean, in terms of resources.
All right.
The bulk of the funding. Let me just explain this one. The bulk of the funding of the
Mr. Ben, let him talk.
is borrowing, and the governor have not borrowed as much as. So when you want to make analysis, you do you do intelligent analysis, not a bias analysis.
All right. Thank you so much, Chinedu.
Mr. Ben, please, can I respond, Mr. Ben?
All right, you can do that quickly.
Okay, Mr. Ben. During the last governor, right? The budget Abia State had was 1.5, 1.7 billion. This administration had 5.5 billion in budgets. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's talking about environmental. I don't understand. Has Abia been neat? Is that what we're talking about? We're talking about economics. We're talking about development. We're talking about how the governor has been able to affect the life of the poor masses. Is what we're talking about here. Do you understand what I'm saying? No one is being biased on anything. Do you understand? What has the governor done positively to affect the life of the poor masses is what we're here talking about.
All right, let's get back to our phone line. 0916000 965 or 09160 333 965. Let's get your thoughts on these issues this morning. You're welcome. Your name and location, please. Hello, good morning. Hello?
My name is Chief Kevin Wosu from Momodika Beke in Ituboma local government area of Imo State.
Chief Kelvin, you're welcome.
Please, I disagree with Honorable Obundi Ogo that the governor has not done anything different from others. if you look around within the southern region, you will hear that the governor is the main person that is flying the state flag higher than any other state in the east and southeast.
All right.
So I don't know why he said has not done what others have never done.
Okay.
Even outside the country, they know him. People are trying to come and invest in Abia, and then he's saying that he's not done. He has not done anything more than others.
All right, Chief Kelvin.
He has done something greater than others. That is why many people, even outside the state, we are congratulating him that he's doing something tangible. Let him continue with that.
All right.
Thanks and God bless.
Thank you so much. A very good morning to you and welcome to the program. Your name and location, please. Hello, good morning. Okay, we can hear you. Your name and location, just be audible.
Okay, Grammys from outside the Question Kingdom. Good morning, Honorable that is in the house.
Good morning, Emezwe. You're welcome, sir.
Okay. My take, I've listened to this young man. Honestly, I'm really, really impressed. Very unbiased. We are not saying that the governor is not doing very, well, but we are saying there are some aspects that are really, really lacking. The governor said, and I want to repeat what the Honorable, especially this minimum wage. Will the governor need to set up a committee to pay Abia workers the 70,000 minimum wage? Don't forget, the labor was to go on strike for the minimum wage of 30,000 and the wage award. Now, he said, and I quote, I will be one of the first to pay and pay arrears. Till today, other states have started paying. The governor has kept quiet. He said he inaugurated the committee. Who are the members of the committee? Because I listened to Labour the last time. They said they have not started talking about it. The local government election and the idea of summoning a Labour executive to Abia by the governor on Wednesday. Governor should take that speed to also implement the minimum wage. Then what are we even talking? Every governor builds road. But how are people feeling it? The governor takes security vote. He says, I will not take security. Look at the local government. What is happening?
All right.
Guy is making sense. The
All right. You've used your time, sir, already. All right. All right. Thank you so much for your contribution. 091600965 or 09163333965. It's good to have you join the program. Good morning. Welcome. You have less than 1 minute, please.
Good morning to you.
Akada, welcome.
Thank you, sir. Good morning to the comrade.
Good morning.
Know we like keeping it honest. Look at what we are talking about here. Governor has a budget of 567.20 billion naira for this 2024 against the 325 billion naira Edo State is in Edo today. Edo is paying 70,000 naira minimum wage, and Edo governor have also submitted an additional 100 naira supplementary budget to accommodate that 70,000 naira minimum wage. Whereas if you add 325 plus 100 billion, you only have 425 billion. But to have 500 billion, and then it is not paying 70,000 minimum wage. It is a system committee. So the analyst here has said before, we have been asking on this. The problem is that some accounts are very expensive. No, we are not under Excel. Governor has done nothing separate from the old order. That's the fact.
All right.
Akada,
you've used your time already, Akada.
Give me the 10,000. Where's the 10,000?
All right. Thank you so much.
Mr. Ben, are you forgetting to ask them for the giveaway? You're not doing.
Okay, no, we are coming up. We've been asking, a few of them are not interested. They said you should give it to another person. Good morning and welcome to the program. Your name and location, please.
Good morning, sir. My name is Chris, calling from Umaya.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we have a giveaway package for our callers this morning. Are you interested? We felt you could make a contribution, but let's go straight away to the point since we do not have time on our side again.
Okay, sir. Okay, go ahead.
Your questions, we have between 1 and 42 questions with us here.
Okay, I'm taking number 17.
All right, just hold on while I scroll through. Number 17, who is the new Director General of the National Intelligence Agency?
is Mohammed.
All right. The next one, please.
Okay, I'm taking number 22.
All right, just hold on. 1722. What is the name of the current Chief Justice of Nigeria?
Okay, the name of the current Chief Justice of Nigeria is Kudirat Kekere Ekong.
You have a gadget that is interpreting the question. I guess so.
No, sir.
Because that's why she keep repeating the question.
There's a gadget that repeats question and then brings up the answer too. All right, thank you so much. Just keep listening. Congratulations. We'll tell you where to channel your details to 091600965 or 09163333965. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good morning, sir. My brother's in the studio. God bless you.
Welcome. You have 1 minute, please.
Yeah, if I really listen, I listen well. Yes, I confer with my brother in the studio who said that not only Nigerians or Abians will also reject APC. In fact, I believe it totally. APC, they have nothing to offer, starting from Abia State. What they defend is just past glory. And what I am trying to say is that when we look at the things going on in Nigeria, APC have contributed a lot negatively. People are suffering everywhere. It means administratively, they lack administration. They lack it in total. So we have nothing to depend on them. And we can see that APC, somebody won victoriously, called P2B, they hijacked it. Let me put this grammar. They hijacked the victory of another person. Which means APC, they are sitting on the victory of P2B, which is wrong and it's a taboo. And also, I concur with my brother. If the time they said to join APC, my Oga, the time they said is my Oga, which I've been praying, it's only Labour Party that gave him the platform, whether they have grassroots or not. You should not forget the platform. I said to you, we totally fair come 2027.
All right, you have used your time,
so
sir.
I will not let him to join APC. He cannot do that.
All right. Thank you so much. Are you interested in our giveaways this morning?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, we have a package for you. The questions are between 1 and 42. Please pick any of the questions.
Well, I will forget about that.
Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you so much.
You don't have time on your side.
We do not have time. Comrade, we've got to leave the studio at this point.
It's okay, no problem. It's okay.
The 2023 Young Progressives Party candidate for Ikwano Umaya South North Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Comrade Chimobi Friday Bundiagu. Thank you so much for your time on today's edition of the program.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Ben. I just want to tell the good people Abia they should be prayerful and, and just hope in God.
All right.
And we'll continue to pray for the governor also.
All right. We just got one winner for today. We'll get back to you. 07069728947. Please do your details to that number. Incorruptible Sam, we've got to leave the studio.
We are leaving the studio now, but comrade, will greet you. I will greet you.
I greet you, sir.
I greet you.
So, comrade, you understand the level of that greeting.
I'm telling you.
What it means.
We'll greet you again.
Incorruptible Sam.
I greet you too.
Okay.
The news is up next at 10 o'clock. Thank you.
Newslight on Rapid 96.5 FM.
This is the news light on Rapid 96.5 FM, the sound of your city. Today is Friday, the 30th day of August 2024. President Bola Tinubu jets out to China on official visit. Federal government okays 50% electricity subsidy for public hospitals. Federal government issues traders 30-day ultimatum to crash prices. Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetukun mourns 2 prominent senior police officers. Independent National Electoral Commission picks September the 12th for parties to sign peace accord ahead of Edo State governorship election. First Lady Remi Tinubu unveils program to accelerate birth registration. Afam Osigwe sworn in as 32nd Nigerian Bar Association president. High Court Owerri orders Imo State government to stop demolition of markets. Securities and Exchange Commission grants approval in principle to 2 digital assets exchanges. Over the foreign scene, Mexico suggests United States may deal with Mexican drug lord to get his brother transferred from prison. El Salvador President Nayib Bukele says security is sustainable without state of emergency. Spain's leader in Senegal concludes West Africa tour aimed at tackling irregular migration. Russian President Vladimir Putin to travel to Mongolia next week despite an ICC warrant for his arrest. In sports, the Tigress makes history as first African team to break into FIBA top 10. Andre Pirlo sacked as Sampdoria manager. Federal government slams no work, no pay on striking doctors. And that's the news light on Rapid 96.5 FM. Good morning. My name is Moses Ben. Coming up next is a special interaction this morning with our guest. Just stay tuned.